Okay, so I've been thinking about this, and honestly, my brain is kind of breaking. Like, I'm sitting here staring at this General Hospital promo for the week of March 2nd. Wait, is it March 2nd? Yeah, March 2 to 6, 2026. Okay, so I'm staring at it and I'm spiraling. Hard. Because the clip, the one at the very end where they always hide the big reveal or whatever, shows someone holding a pregnancy test, and they don't show the face, obviously, because they want us to guess, but come on. We know. We all know it's Jordan Ashford. Actually, wait, let me back up. Before I get into the pregnancy test of it all, I need to talk about the context, because without the context, the test is just a plastic stick. But with the context, it's a nuclear bomb. A very small plastic nuclear bomb. So here's what's bugging me. Curtis Ashford. The man is currently, if I'm remembering this right, and I'm pretty sure I am because I spent way too long reading recap blogs last night instead of sleeping. He is currently expecting a baby with Portia. Right, yes. Portia is pregnant. They are separated, which is a whole other mess. I don't have the energy to unpack right now. Actually, I do, but later. But he is all in on this baby. He's doing the I Miss Trina's Childhood, so I'm gonna be super dad for this one thing. Which is sweet, I guess, in a very soap opera redemption arc kind of way. But then, and here is where my brain starts to short circuit, we have this promo. Jordan, holding a pregnancy test. Okay, so let's assume she is pregnant. Which, let's be real, it's a soap. If a woman over 40 looks at a calendar or holds her stomach or sneezes weird, she's pregnant. So Jordan is probably pregnant, and unlike Portia, Portia knows Curtis is the dad too. I meant unlike. I don't know. Unlike a typical who is the daddy storyline, there is zero mystery here. If Jordan is pregnant, it is Curtis's. It has to be. Unless there's some secret hookup I missed during a bathroom break in February, but I don't think so. They've been doing this whole reunited and it feels so good romance thing. So, okay. Picture this. Curtis. The man who hates lies. The man who literally divorced Jordan. Wait, did they divorce over lies? Or was it the Taggart thing? No, it was the secrets. It's always the secrets with him. He has this moral high ground about honesty that is frankly exhausted, but whatever. So Curtis is finally in a good place with Jordan. They are back together. He's happy. And now, simultaneously, he is expecting a child with his ex-wife, Portia, and potentially a child with his current girlfriend, partner, lover, whatever Jordan is to him right now. 2 babies. In 2026, with 2 different women who used to be best friends. No, wait, were they best friends? They were definitely close. Or at least friendly colleagues who tolerated each other for Trina's sake. Now they hate each other. Or at least there's tension. I mean, obviously there's tension, they swapped husbands. But here's the thing that I can't stop thinking about. Does Jordan even want a baby? Like, seriously. Think about it. TJ is grown. He's a doctor. He's basically a fully formed adult who pays taxes and saves lives. Jordan is done. She did the diaper thing. She did the up all night with a screaming toddler thing. She is in her badass career woman era. She's working for Jen Sidwell. Which, by the way, is a whole other problem. Actually, let's talk about Sidwell for a second, because this is where my anxiety really kicks in. Jordan is working for a literal terrorist. Or arms dealer, bad guy. Let's just go with generic international bad guy. She's enjoying the high life, the danger, the adrenaline. Is that really the environment for a newborn? Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a bulletproof vest. It just doesn't make sense. But then again, when does this show ever make sense? Okay, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back to the pregnancy test box in the promo. It's a box. She hasn't taken it yet in the clip, right? Or maybe she has. I need to rewatch it. But let's assume she suspects. Why now? Why do the writers hate peace? If Jordan is pregnant, she has a choice. And this is where the character motivation stuff gets murky for me. Because Jordan is smart. She is pragmatic. She knows Curtis. She knows that if she tells him, hey, guess what, we're having a baby too, he is going to go into overdrive dad mode. He will be thrilled. Overwhelmed probably, but thrilled. He wants to be a dad. He wants the memories he missed with Trina. But, and this is a big but, does Jordan want to be the other baby mama? It's just messy. It's so messy. And not the fun kind of messy, the stressful kind. Because, Portia is going to lose her mind. Can you imagine Portia's already probably feeling insecure about the separation, even though she's the one who... Wait, did she initiate it? I forget. Doesn't matter. If she finds out Jordan is also pregnant with Curtis's kid, it's going to be World War III in the hospital cafeteria. And then there's Trina. Oh god, Trina. I totally forgot about Trina for a second. Okay, so Trina already can't stand Jordan right now. I'm pretty sure the vibe is icy hatred, or at least strong dislike. If Jordan pops up pregnant with her dad's baby, Trina is going to flip. It's just too much. It's like, okay, you have the baby with Portia, that's her sibling. Then the baby with Jordan, that's also her sibling, but from the woman she hates. It's weird. Like, really weird. The whole family tree is becoming a wreath. A very thorny, uncomfortable wreath. But here is the rabbit hole I went down at 2 a.m. last night. What if Jordan doesn't tell him? Hear me out. I know. Curtis hates lies. We've established this. It's his defining character trait other than being tall and handsome. But Jordan knows that too. She knows that a baby would complicate everything. Her job with Sidwell is dangerous. If she's pregnant, she can't exactly be running around doing whatever it is she does for Sidwell. Espionage, security. I'm still not 100% clear on her job description, to be honest. It seems to involve a lot of looking stern in nice blazers. If she tells Curtis, he will demand she quit. He will want to protect her. He will want to keep her safe. And Jordan values her independence. She likes her career. She likes the danger. Would she really want to give that up to change diapers at 50? Is she 5040, soap ages are fluid, let's say, ageless, fabulous? So maybe she hides it. Maybe she takes the test, sees the 2 pink lines and thinks, nope, not doing this. But then, would she? This is a soap. Abortion is... Well, they do it sometimes, but usually with a lot more weeping and wailing. It feels more likely she would keep it a secret, maybe plan to leave town, or maybe she tells him and it forces them to get married. No, that's too old school. Actually, wait, what if the test is negative? I mean, imagine the anticlimax. We spend a whole week hyperventilating about 2 babies for Curtis. And then Jordan pees on a stick and it's just... tacos. It was just a bad burrito. But they wouldn't put it in the promo if it was negative, right? That's false advertising. Or maybe they would. They love to mess with us. Tune in to see Jordan have indigestion. No, it has to be positive. The drama potential is too high. The 2 babies in 2026 headline is too juicy. Let's talk about the Curtis hates lies thing again, because I feel like I didn't analyze it enough. If Jordan keeps this a secret, even for a week, even for a day, and he finds out, they are done. Doomed. He will give her that look. You know the look. The I am disappointed in your lack of integrity look. And Jordan will try to explain I was scared. I didn't know if I wanted it. I work for a terrorist. And he will be like, honesty is the only policy, Jordan. And I will scream at my TV. Because people are allowed to process things. You don't have to live stream your pregnancy test results to your ex-husband boyfriend immediately. But in Soapland, a delay of 24 hours is tantamount to a 20-year betrayal. Also, can we talk about the logistics of Curtis raising 2 newborns at once with 2 different women who hate each other? He's going to be so tired. He's going to be so tired. He thinks he wants this. He thinks he wants the prenatal appointments and the memories. But does he want double the crying, double the spit up, driving back and forth between Portia's house and Jordan's apartment? Does Jordan have a house? I feel like she lives in a hotel room or something. Actually, where does Jordan live? I feel like I haven't seen her home in ages. Maybe she lives at the Sidwell compound. That seems unsafe for a baby. Here's your rattle, and here's a hand grenade, don't touch the pin. Okay, I'm being ridiculous. But you see what I mean, the logistics are a nightmare. And what about the career aspect for Jordan? This is what really bugs me. Women on this show work so hard to get their careers back. Jordan was commissioner. She was the boss. Now she's working for Sidwell, which is morally questionable, sure, but it's a job. It's a high-powered job. A baby throws a wrench in all of that. You can't be a high-end security consultant, fixer, whatever, for a dangerous criminal enterprise if you have morning sickness. Or maybe you can, I don't know, the HR policies of international arms dealers. Maybe they have great maternity leave. Take 6 months off, just don't snitch. I'm deflecting. I'm making jokes because the reality of the storyline is actually kind of sad if you think about it. Jordan and Curtis finally found their way back to each other. It was sweet. It was mature. It was we've both grown and now we can be together. And throwing a baby into the mix, especially a baby that comes at the exact same time as another baby with his ex, it feels like the writers are just punishing them. Like, you thought you could be happy, lol. Here's a diaper explosion and a custody battle. And Trina. I keep coming back to Trina. The Trina factor, as the spoilers called it. If Trina says something mean to Jordan right before she takes the test... Oh, that's dark. Like, imagine Trina bumping into Jordan at GH and saying, "You ruin everything you touch, stay away from my dad." And then Jordan goes home, takes the test, sees it's positive, and thinks she's right. I ruin everything. And then she hides it. That actually sounds exactly like something this show would do. It's the perfect storm of guilt and secrecy. Jordan is already feeling guilty about something, I'm sure. She always carries the weight of the world. So, if Trina reinforces that she's bad for Curtis, Jordan might make a unilateral decision to spare him, which of course will backfire spectacularly because Curtis doesn't want to be spared. He wants to be involved. He wants to be the dad. It's a tragedy waiting to happen. A slow-motion car crash involving a pregnancy test and a very handsome man who just wants to build a crib. And wait, what about the danger? The spoilers mention Jordan putting her life and her baby's life at major risk. If she's pregnant and working for Sidwell, does Sidwell find out? Does he use the baby as leverage? Do this job or the kid gets it? Oh god, that's too dark. Even for GH. Maybe not. They did put a baby in a backpack once. Or was that a different show? No, I think that was... Anyway,